What's up, guys? Happy quarantine. Hope you all are doing great. This video is long overdue, and I apologize for being very inactive on this. Trying to get back in the swing of things here, and I really didn't know, kind of what to do this video about. But then I realized there's a couple things that I have on my truck that I hadn't talked about yet that you need in yours if you don't have them. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys. So the first thing is these leather seats. Now, these aren't factory leather seats. These are a brand called Catskin. So if you're not familiar, this was an add-on to, they had a few options, and this was one of them. And the cloth seats were, they weren't terrible. I actually drove it a couple days with the cloth seats before getting these Catskin seats installed, which they are super nice. And I actually just did a little detail on it because my truck was filthy. But as you can see, they are just some covers. It was sent to a shop, dealership sent it out, did it, and recovered everything. They look phenomenal. So yeah, the brand is Catskin. I'm gonna show it to you one more time, and I'll put a link in the description as well. I wasn't too crazy about this at first, but I honestly don't mind. It's kind of grown on me. I'm always a fan of the big center console, that goes up. Anyway, but the brand is Catskin, Katzkin. Anyway, I'll have that linked in there. But the quality is awesome. I ended up going with the black. I was going to actually put some like saddle brown seats in here, but it was going to take a little longer. I was impatient. I went with the black, which I'm kind of glad I did. It looks really clean. It's got a white stitching, which looks really good. It matches up really, really well with everything. Just makes it look really, really uniform. But you can do any options you want. You can customize. You can do the embossing. You can not do it. You can do it on these little fins on the side. Dual colors, whatever you guys want. The options are pretty unlimited as far as the colors, the stitching, the embossing, everything. And they have options for just about everything. Models, vehicle. All right, guys, so the section, that's not even a word. I don't know what my brain is doing right now. Anyway, the second option is actually right here on my key fob, and that is remote start. Nothing crazy, just a remote start. I came from a vehicle that had all the options, power this, power that, heated steering wheel, blah, blah, blah. And so the only thing I wanted besides leather seats was remote start. It's such a nice option. If you don't have it, from the dealership, I believe it was $200 or $250. Gets it all on a regular key fob, not some aftermarket where you have some extra, fob or whatever. It's definitely worth the money. Fantastic for, winter or the summer. But if your truck doesn't have that, you definitely need that. Steps it up just a whole nother notch. Since it's been a little while here since I've done a little truck update, there's only a few things I've done since I haven't been on. And one of the things is I removed the four-wheel drive, the sticker of the 4x4. I think it just cleans it up, makes it look a little, put the stickers off. I just used the heat gun, warmed it up a little bit, rubbed right off. And the other is the tow package. I actually got this from a site called eTrailer. I'll link this all in. Super, super easy to install. I would suggest having a second person. My 89, 90 now year old grandpa helped me lift this up because it was a little too heavy to get itself. He climbed under there, and we got it all bolted in, which it's nice to. I would suggest having electric impact to get those bolts off. They spray that rubber gook underneath your truck, and it's a pain in the ass. But I'll link everything here, and this is really nice as well that it was on there. This goes right into your factory thing. It's got your forward pin and then whatever you want to call that, but it's got both, and it goes right into your factory thing, so it looks really clean, really nice. A lot of people were talking about this, which I know this is a bit of an area that's a concern. People are saying dirt and stuff's gonna get on there. More than likely, this area here, you could run these screws here through it, pin it up a little farther, and people were talking about this area here where the lip goes. I live in town now. I grew up in dirt roads and everything else, and if I drove them every day, yeah, it'd be a pain in the butt, but not a huge deal. A little trimming, which I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this because the trimming I did was terrible, but I'm not worried about it. Everything I trimmed was from here back. Under part of the fender liner, a little bit of metal. And the reason I'm not concerned about that is because I don't give a shit. I know everybody goes, "You're tearing up your truck, man. What are you doing? Your brand new truck." All right, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you tuning in, and sorry for the lack of content the last whatever 6 months it's been. It doesn't seem like it's been that long since I did the videos, but it has, and I apologize. Thanks for tuning in today. I know this wasn't a crazy video with a whole lot of content, but I just want to get something out there, and I realized there was a couple things I hadn't ever talked about that are on my truck that if you don't have, you definitely need. First thing was those cat skin seats. The fit's awesome, no different than factory. The quality, I would say, is better, and the options you have for customization are pretty unlimited. You know, the colors, the stitching, the embossing, just the range of options you have is really great. And if you're looking into getting leather seats, or you've wanted and didn't think you had the option, definitely check them out. I want to say it was around $1,200 add-on, which I thought was extremely reasonable to add the leather. And the remote starting your truck up in the summer, winter, whatever it is, getting it warmed up, cooled down, it's great. For a couple $100 from the dealership, well worth the extra price tag. So guys, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't done that. I'd appreciate it. And drop me a comment if you have any questions, any thoughts, any ideas for future videos, or something you want me to talk about or show you. I appreciate it, guys. Stay tuned for the next one. See ya.